It's about that time again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. First, second, and third. I don't know what that means. Let's get into it. Let me situate everything. Pop this balloon. Finna get into it now.
Lady. Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold that. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Jessica Carmen.
Jessica. Okay, and how old are you?
I'm 27 years old.
27. Okay, and what do you do?
Already.
I'm a doctor. I specialize in internal medicine.
Very cool.
Mhm.
Okay, now what are some things you
What
like to
up,
do for
Pick?
fun?
I like to do
I'm tripping.
gymnastics. I'm a gymnast, and I also do
Yo,
cheer.
before we get into it, I need you guys to like, to comment, to share, to subscribe. Click that notification bell for me. Do all of that for me because I'm really trying to start something real nice with this. Yeah. Off rip, right, Ramel? Red flag. But for real, let's jump straight into it early. Send this out to y'all people.
Cheerleading too. I started back that. So yeah, those are like the things I do. And I started a TikTok account like a week ago. And
Okay.
then also I post on YouTube.
Hey,
And that's
very
it.
nice. So what are some things you look for in a man?
Really, I'm looking for someone that knows what they want, someone that came here with the
What up,
intention of
Trev?
finding love, and also someone that's like ready to settle down and has an end goal of getting married.
Okay. Now, what are some of your
That's
deal
right.
breakers?
I guess I would say someone that's unsure of what they want. If you're not ready to get married, like in the next few years, you're not really someone that I'm looking for.
Okay.
And yeah.
Okay. So we did get a few pop balloons. Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping those balloons. All right, let's start right on over here. If we can have your name and age.
My name is Johnny, and my age is 34.
And Johnny, what do you do?
I'm a personal trainer.
Okay, very cool. And so why did you end up popping?
What was that? What's all this smiling? What is that?
Johnny, what do you do?
I'm a personal trainer.
What's all this smiling he's doing?
Very cool. And so why did you end up popping your balloon?
I popped my balloon because she's a doctor, for one.
Oh.
It's not a bad thing. It's just that
his speech impediment is throwing me off. It's throwing me off a lot. It's hard for me to follow.
Smoke a lot, and I know it's probably gonna be a problem for her.
Okay.
And yeah, to be honest, that's the only reason, for real. Like, you look good.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So is the smoking a problem for you with you being a doctor?
Yes, I don't really like cigarette smokers, but
I don't really smoke cigarettes. It's other things, but not cigarettes. But
okay.
So is Johnny someone that is your type?
Yeah, I mean, you're a personal trainer. You look very fit. And so, yeah, I like that.
She's very bland.
Thank you, Johnny. Let's go on over to our next guy here. Your name and age?
I'm Justin. I'm 34.
And Justin, what do you do?
Well, I'm a CEO of a logistics company nationwide, semi-truck cleaning and fleet company.
Okay, cool.
Too much, right,
And
Ramel?
why did you end up popping your balloon?
Well, I mean, she's a very beautiful lady. It just seemed like she was a little downspoken. She wasn't very confident when she walked out. I like outspoken people, straight to the point, like, hey, what's up? I'm here. This is what we got going. So it's nothing against you. It's just you seem like a very nice person, but you're not loud enough for me.
Yeah,
might
that's
be
fair.
nervous
I mean,
and-
honestly, I'm like really nervous being here.
Oh, I could tell,
Yeah.
that's why I don't want to like use that against you, but that's
Yeah.
what it is for right now, so.
That's fine.
And now is Justin? That's the
Yeah,
name?
Justin.
Is Justin someone that's your type?
Not really. Just not really the type that I typically go for. But
Okay.
yeah, you're very handsome,
Mhm.
and yeah.
When you say type then and then you call me handsome, you mean like in what way? What kind of type?
I guess maybe someone a little more taller, but
Mhm. I
it's
get that
just
a
my
lot.
preference, I
Yeah.
guess.
Okay, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
All right. Thank you. Let's head on back. So
I hate to do that, but
we do still have quite a few balloons left unpopped.
Yeah.
So I am going to go ahead and have you ask these guys a question just to help us narrow it down for you.
Okay. Does anyone have kids?
Well, because we got, or do you want us to go ask them like how many, all that stuff?
What in the
Or
world is this?
Yeah, how many kids do you have?
let's start over here. Okay, if we can start with your name and age.
Hi, my name is Bassi. I'm 36. I'm gonna be 37 in 4 days. So yeah, I do have 2 kids. I have an 11-year-old son and a 12-year-old daughter.
And sorry, Bassie, what do you do?
I work in construction field. I do own
What
my
up,
own
J-Lo?
construction business as well. So yeah,
We did get someone down here. Okay, your name and age and what you do.
My name is Kenneth.
The topic of children is always very she probably does bite Ramel. She looks no, not doing that. We respect people. But I was saying, the topic of children becomes really sticky because a lot of people are very sensitive when it comes to their children and all of that in between jazz. Like the relationship between baby mother and baby father, that whole realm gets real sticky.
I work for a behavioral health company for my mother and my stepfather, and I do have 1 kid, and he's 10 years old.
Mm.
And then I think we did have one more. Your name and age.
My name is George. I'm 35.
And George, what do you do?
I'm a healthcare worker.
George,
How many kids do you have?
I have 2,
George,
Okay,
like he
how
work
old?
night shift.
9 and 6.
All right. Honestly, I'm gonna have to ask all of you guys that said yes to pop your balloon.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's start here since we're here. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I mean, she looked beautiful. I was just curious to see what she had more to say about. Yeah. So.
Now, apart from him having
Up
the
and
kids,
downs
is he someone that
always
is your
kill me.
type?
Yeah, definitely. You said you're a healthcare worker?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so I think that's really nice because we have that in common.
We do.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's go to our next guy over here. Okay, so why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Well, she told me if it's right, if you have kids, pop it.
Yeah, so then why did you have it unpopped
Okay,
before she told you to pop?
So, initially, so when she came out, I found a physical attraction to her. Initially, I love long hair, skin complexion, seen us shine. So teeth bright, that's what I like. So
Thank you so much.
you're welcome.
And now is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, I would say so.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're very attractive.
Mhm.
And so, yeah, I would say you're my type for sure. And yeah, I wish I got a chance to know more about you.
Same.
Mm.
So thank you.
All right. And our last guy over
She ain't-
here.
she ain't
So
really
why did
worried
you have your
about that
balloon
'cause she made him
unpopped?
pop
so when
his
she first
balloon.
came out, I noticed that she was a little timid. She was shy a little bit. But I noticed she has like a good personality about her. So she's very pretty. I like what she's wearing. Nice teeth as well. So yeah, that was the reason why. Yeah.
You like her teeth, like them, dog.
And now is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, I would definitely say so. You also look very fit.
Thank you.
Yeah, very attractive.
Appreciate it. Yeah, you look very stunning as well.
Thank you.
Stunning
All
is a
right.
good word.
So we do have 4 balloons left unpopped.
He didn't want to be.
I'm gonna go
basic
ahead and
call
have you
her
ask these guys
beautiful.
another question.
Okay, so I would like to know about why your last relationship ended, and also if you've ever been married or engaged before, why it did not work out.
Okay. All right. Let's start right on over here. If we can have your name and age.
Yeah, so my name is Josh. I'm 39 years old.
Josh, what do you do?
I'm a mental health therapist.
Okay. And then just to go ahead and answer a question.
Yeah, so basically, we kind of outgrew each other, right? So I feel like love is basically something that love is freedom. So I allowed her to explore and be
Make sure
free.
you hit
So
that
that's what we
subscribe button,
did.
y'all.
So it's basically that.
Respect.
Okay.
All right. Let's go to our next guy. Your name and age.
Philip, and I'm 34.
And Philip, what do you do?
I'm the assistant track coach for Arizona State.
If you could just answer her question.
So the reason why my last relationship ended is because the more I got on my purpose, the more our interests just changed over time. We're still cordial to this day, but we just decided to go our separate ways. Haven't been married, haven't been engaged.
Okay. And have you ever cheated in a relationship before?
No.
Okay. All right.
Okay. One more. All right. Your name and age.
My name is Paul. I'm 39.
And Paul, what do
This
you do?
outfit is good.
ICU and vascular access nurse and property investor.
All right.
And if you can just go ahead and answer her question.
So my last relationship, I don't drink very much, and that was more of something that she partook in. Have some drinks at the restaurant and drink alone at
Is
home, and that's just a little
partook
bit
a
too
word?
much for me because I rarely drink because I like to be in control.
Is partook a word? Let's look up if partook is a word. I need us to see this. Let's see if partook is a word. Because I need to know. I need to know if partook was a word. Mm-mm. Partake. Oh wow. You learn something new every day. Thank you, Paul. Because this man said, I partook. I said, mm-mm. I never heard of no partook. Never heard of no partook. But all right. You were right, Paul. Back to the show.
Control my body and stuff. I've never been married or divorced, and I've never cheated.
Very nice. Okay.
And so we did get a pop down here when you asked that question. So let's head on over there and see why he ended up popping. If we can start off with your name and age.
My name's Jay, 31.
Okay. And Jay, what do you do?
I work for Parks and Recreation coordinator. Yeah.
Okay. So why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'll be honest. You're nice. You're nice looking.
Nobody cheated, remember, I guess.
You know, I'm a private person. So when it comes to relationship, I think that's something I would want to talk to you in a private part of our relationship. So
That's fair.
yeah.
Okay.
Respect.
All right. So is he someone that is your type of,
Yeah, I would definitely say so. Tall, dark, and handsome. So I would say, yeah, you're my type.
Okay. And then so is she someone that is your type? I know that question is what made you pop, but is she someone that's your type?
Yeah. I think so. Yeah.
Very cool. Thank you. All right, let's head on back. So
How
out
many
of
guys
these
we got
three
left?
guys
Three.
left, I'm going to go ahead and have you pop one of their
Whose balloon is she popping?
balloons, just kind of based off of what you've heard so far and, what you
I
see,
think
all
it's
that
Paul.
good stuff. So let me hand you a pick. There you go.
Thank you.
And just go ahead and pop one.
Who balloon y'all think she popping? I think she's gonna pop Paul's balloon. I don't think he's necessarily the most yeah, definitely Paul. I don't think he's necessarily dressed to how she's dressed. She came like first datey kind of vibe. He looks like a barber, like fresh out the shop. So you got, they look business casual or whatever. Going to church, coming from church. The lapel pin is good stuff. Let's see.
One of theirs.
Okay.
Yeah, she's going for Paul.
Oh, it's just these three.
Just these three.
Okay.
Go ahead. Thank you.
Okay, so why did we end up popping his?
How'd I know?
I guess when it comes to like immediate physical attraction, it just wasn't really there. But you're very handsome, and I'm sure someone else
Not
will
telling
love
the
you.
truth.
So
Fair enough. She's my type. I think
Okay.
she's great. I was waiting to see more information because doctors are pretty busy with their work-life balance, but it's fine.
Okay, all right, thank you. Okay, let's head on back, guys.
He's a
any
tattoo
questions
artist,
for our
Ramon?
girl? Okay, right over here.
So, what is some of your characteristics of a healthy relationship?
So I think loyalty is very important, and also communication, like making sure you're communicating. Like, for example, if you can't text me because you're busy all day, like just telling me in the morning, like, oh, I'm not going to be able to text, but I'll talk to you later, rather than just like, ghosting me and like ignoring my messages. So I feel like communication, loyalty, those
He
are all
does look
very
like a tattoo
important.
artist.
Obviously not cheating and things like that. And then also making time for each other. So like, I'm not someone like, I don't expect someone to take me on a date like every single week, like all the time. Like, I understand. And then like, there's free things that we can do. Like one of my dream dates is like a picnic and like in like the park or something. And like, I feel like, that's something you could like buy $20 worth of groceries at Walmart and have it. I don't need to be taken somewhere like some fancy restaurant. So yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
So with your profession, do you feel like you're going to be able to have a balance between work and your personal life?
100%. So that's actually something like since I became a doctor, I just don't have time for people that say things like, oh, I don't have time for you. Because I feel like I'm someone that makes time for things that are important to me. Like I said, I do YouTube, I do gymnastics. I also teach gymnastics lessons.
She does YouTube, gymnastics, teaches gymnastics, and she's a doctor. I don't know. That's a lot. That's a lot.
In my free time. And so I have, like very little free time, but I feel that I can make time for someone that I really care about and things that I really want to do. So I don't think it's an issue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, it's time to pop.
Oh my God, this is hard.
I bet.
Yes. Oh my goodness. So you're 39. And how old are you?
I'm 34.
34.
I'm
Okay.
34.
Honestly, like you were so attractive. Like, yeah, I can't say anything bad. You came dressed very nicely. I just feel like if you may be a little too old because you're about to turn 40 soon.
That's correct.
Yeah. And I feel like you're probably more ready to like be a little quick on things than I am. Like I
Right,
would like to get
Romel.
married, but as far as like having kids is not something that I want to do like at this moment. And I just feel like you might be more ready to do something like that. So I'm gonna have to.
Okay, all right. So obviously you had your balloon and pop for her for quite some time. Why so?
Very attractive, beautiful smile, and then also I like that you have to be disciplined in order for a career like that, and then it's still within that discipline you were able to, maintain your femininity. So
Thank you so much.
All
Okay.
right. Let's
Thank
go
you,
ahead and
Ralph.
step that way and bring Philip on out. Philip, I'll have you stand right over here. All right. So my final question, is it going to be a yes for you for her?
Yes.
Okay. And is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
We got a match. I'll take this mic.
It is very rare that we get a match in the very first 15 minutes of the video. Very rare. Arlette, we're getting somewhere. It is very rare. Let's move on.
And you guys can go. Hey. Bring out our next single lady.
Her voice is a lot, right, Ramel?
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Kiana.
Kiana, how old are you?
I'm 29.
29, and what do you do?
I'm a director of events and logistics. I host events all over the valley, but I'm mainly known for a tarot reader. I'm the best tarot reader in Phoenix.
What? Hold up. Go back.
I'm mainly known for a tarot reader. I'm the best tarot reader in Phoenix. And
What in the world? Y'all see how
sorry.
two people popped when
Best
you
tarot
said
reader in
that?
Phoenix. I also I am the executive of the Hype Network, and I host classes, aerobics and step classes with my girl Bianca, and I model and many, many others.
Okay, very cool. So you do a lot.
Yeah.
And now, what are some things you look for in a man?
Balloon. She's a tarot reader.
Honesty, trust. I feel like hustler has such like a bad connotation, but someone that, you know, can keep me going too. Like I really want to be able to like be inspired. And so that's very important to me.
Okay. Now what are some of your deal breakers?
My deal breakers are kids. I don't want any kids. I would also say probably, I mean, I'm a very understanding person, but for the most part, like kids are one thing. And then
she don't know where she
if
at.
you've ever cheated in a relationship, that's probably
She
like another deal
clearly,
breaker for me.
hear me out.
Okay. All right. So
she don't know where she at. She is on a show with a bunch of are they middle age? She's on a show with guys in their mid to late 30s. And she's going to say that children are a deal breaker and that she doesn't want children. The devil be damned. She's on a show with a bunch of fathers. Literally. There's probably 3 of them on there that's not dads. And she's going to say that that's a deal breaker. Granted, if it's a deal breaker, it's a deal breaker. But I'm sure Arlette has a system where she tries to match people by their age. Because she's in like her she's probably like early 30s. I believe I heard her say. Or mid 30s. And she's coming on a show with dudes who are in their mid to late 30s. Most of these dudes got kids. That shit, I mean, let me not say it shouldn't be a red flag for you. But it's like, come on.
we did get a few pop balloons. Let's head on over to these guys, see why they ended up popping. All right, let's start with your name and age.
My name is Josh. 39 years old.
And Josh, why did you end up popping your balloon?
So I popped my balloon because you said you were a tarot reader.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm really big on energies, and I think that me being a Christian, it kind of goes against my values and whatnot. So I feel like within that, I'm gonna have to.
I completely respect that. I think it's important that I can be who I am and do what I do with my career. So thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Ew.
And now is Josh
like
someone that is your type?
Absolutely. I think that you're very great looking, and I love your style, and you seem very sweet.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Right, Christina.
Okay, thank you. Let's go to our next guy over here. We can have your name and age.
Hi, my name is Bassie. I'm 36.
And Bassie, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I like what you're wearing. You do look really good. I like your energy, but you said you don't want guys with kids.
Too much
so I do
energy
that
talk
too.
for me.
So,
Can't do it.
Thank
That's the
you
reason
for
why.
your honesty.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Okay, and apart from him having kids, is he someone that is your type though?
Yeah. Like I said, I would like to get to know you
Please.
more, but style wise, it's, you know, for the first date, probably not necessarily, but I still feel like you're really sweet, and it's really nothing personal.
So you prefer me to suit up and all that?
To what?
So you prefer if I should suit up for the first date?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Christian
I'm
Jubilee
sorry.
is
I mean,
good.
I won't be able to do that on the first date. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Let's go to our next guy. Let's start with your name and age.
My name is Paul. I'm 39.
Paul.
And Paul, why did you end up popping your balloon?
She's got a lot going for her. I only work maybe 2 to 3 days a week. So while I respect she's doing a lot of great things, she may not have the time. And I like to just spontaneously be able to get up and do stuff. So that's the only issue. But
I forgot
other
what
than
he
that,
said
she's
his
just
job
great.
was.
Okay, got it. Now is Paul someone that's your type?
I I love how honest you were, and I love that you like
That wasn't the question.
even
That
thought
wasn't
about
the
that.
question.
Like I appreciate that.
Answer the
As far
question.
as like style wise, and
Answer
then
the
height,
question.
probably not. I do
Thank you for
prefer just
answering
like a
the
little
question
taller.
now.
But you're really sweet, and I really appreciate you.
No problem.
Thank you. Let's go down over here. Okay, let's start with your name and age.
Johnny, 34.
Okay. And Johnny, why'd you pop your balloon?
Mainly because of the kid. I have a son and he's always going to be my top priority. But the tarot reading, I didn't really mind that because I do believe that that's a form of spirituality and, you know, that's important to me. But either way, regardless if it's a religion or just being spiritual, but more so the kid, but that did kind of put a red flag on it. Like not even a red flag, just an alert. Like tarot reading, I gotta see what that's about. But mainly the kid. But you're very beautiful and
Thank you.
I love the tattoos as well.
Thank you so much.
All right. And now, is he someone that is your type?
Yes. But like I said, the height
You
thing
notice
is kind
how-
of important to me. You know, I
now
am
we're
wearing
gonna
heels.
expose her. We're gonna expose her. I'm gonna go full screen for this. Praise God. So let's notice when we asked Paul, when she asked Paul the apostle, when they was talking about Paul and they said, is she your type of? I think Arlette asked tarot reader if that's her type. She said all of these nice things. Oh, I love how honest you are. I love the color of the sky today and how beautiful the stars are. But no, he's not my type. I think the beating around the bush for when somebody's not your type, for everybody else should be a red flag, because at least for me, that shows that you have trouble with being directly honest. You can be directly honest without being rude, so don't be scared of that. That's just something you got to practice. But when it came, okay, Monique, whatever. But when it came to bruh with the brown shirt here, with the lisp, she didn't have no problem saying, yes, he's my type. Just quick off the bat. And that's why I was like, yo, answer the question. You know? Answer the question. You just sitting here not answering the question. Let's answer the question. Let's be a part of the show for real. But we're moving on. If you're coming in, please hit that like button and subscribe, please, and share this out to people. We gotta practice. The mannerisms is weakening me. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm a preacher by nature.
And whatnot, but I do wear taller heels sometimes. So, but and then also the kid situation. But like you put your kid first, and that's very important to me. So thank you for being honest.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Our next guy over here, your name and age, and why you ended up popping your balloon.
I'm Justin. I'm 34.
Oh, Justin.
And specifically, the reason why I popped my balloon is because, well, she's definitely a beautiful lady. I like the tattoos, business owner, you know, fully operational and all that stuff, right? Unfortunately, I know her mother
Monique.
and her as well. We are more of a homie vibe.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just proud of everything she's doing, you know, so.
Mad respect and good to see you. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Wow.
Family.
Besides that,
Say hey to my mom.
it probably would be a match.
Oh,
I feel like if I had like 3
family.
inches taller, where she, you know what I'm saying? But
He's saying
unfortunately, you know, things work
no,
out how
no,
it
no,
work
no.
out, so we good homies, you know. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Let's go to our next guy then.
Hey mom.
Ladies, let me ask you a question. And let's go full screen. And y'all let me know in the comment section. When a guy that's your homie says something to the effect of, yeah, that's my sis. But if I was, so he basically said, if I was her type, it would be a go. If I was taller, it would be a go. Is that not a red flag? That disturbs y'all, right? Is that? Tell me, because that to me, that's like, oh, he want her to an extent. Like it's almost like a ultimatum, if you will. You know, It's like a ultimatum kind of. You can turn a homie into a husband. Okay. 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 I can see that. You can turn a homie into a husband. I respect that. For me though, that raises a concern. Like, does he really see you just as a friend? No.
All right, we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
I'm George. I'm 35.
Come on, George.
And I pop my balloon because I got 2 kids.
That's a very
That's just the only
Caribbean
reason
shirt he
why.
got on.
You're very beautiful.
Shirt
Thank
tucked
you,
too.
George.
Yes, I got 2 kids. I love
Thank
them to death.
you. Thank you.
So,
Love them to
Apart from
death.
the kids, is George someone that's your type?
Not necessarily,
Mm.
and it's nothing personal or
Oh,
anything.
direct answer. Thank you.
I love the style. I love how sweet you are. The
Mhm.
kids and probably the height is really the only thing. But aside from that,
respect.
I really love how sweet you are. Thank
You're very
you.
beautiful.
Thank you.
Women in height, man.
Okay, so we do have 2 balloons left on pop. We don't gotta go all the way back. They're right here.
Gary Battle.
So, do you have any questions to ask the guys to kind of help you narrow
What's
it
good,
down?
bro?
See who's more of your type.
Yes.
Okay,
Gary,
go for
we
it.
gotta do one of
What
these
are your
together
zodiac
one day,
signs?
bro.
Okay, let's start over here with your name and age.
My name is
What was
Kenneth.
her
I just
question?
Your zodiac signs.
Okay.
Oh my god. I want all of the smoke. It's horrible, Monique. I want all the smoke. Basing a relationship off of zodiac signs is wild. I don't care what you think. Can I be heard? This zodiac sign, fire rising, insect setting is wild. It's demonic and straight from the pit of hell. The devil be damned. I hate it. I don't care what nobody says. You can't tell me you are the way you are because the 17 stars that's on the right side of what I can see right now is causing you to act that way. And because your birthday is in the end of July, and because you're a Leo, you have to be fiery and act like a lion or a tiger or whatever it is. Lion, tigers, and bears, like Jasmine Sullivan. The devil is a liar. Absolutely not. I don't do that. But if that's how you operate, I disagree with you. Hey, we're moving.
Let's start over here with your name and age.
my name is Kenneth. I just had a birthday, 35.
Happy birthday.
And I believe I'm not too
Stupid.
familiar on zodiac signs. I believe July means Cancer, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so
Like early July, yeah.
okay,
Happy
Cancer.
birthday.
Thank you. Yes.
Go down over here.
Gary, I'm gonna call
All
you after I
right,
get
your
off here,
name and
bro.
age, and what's your zodiac sign?
My name is Jay, 31, and I'm a Gemini.
No, I'm just kidding. Just joking.
He didn't
I
get
love to
that
do that
one.
to make everyone
He
feel
didn't get
scared
that one.
because they
Yeah.
are scared of zodiacs.
And she's off.
Okay, any other questions for the
off.
guys?
Where would you take me on my first date?
I would take you. Do you like seafood?
I love seafood.
I would probably take you somewhere at seafood, most likely. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like
Here. All right, where are you gonna take her on the first date?
I would say I'm really interested in vegan food. So Giving Tree Cafe.
Okay.
So I'm not a full vegan, but I think, healthy eating is good for the core and for the body. So yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Guys, any questions for her? Okay, go for it.
Do you feel like your family has a big influence on who you date and everything of that sort?
To a certain extent, I have 2 older brothers, and I feel like they've definitely set the bar in how they respect their women, how they love for their women, how they care for their women. So
What are their
to a certain
zodiac
extent,
signs?
yeah, I
Jasmine. What
definitely would agree with that,
What are their
but
zodiac
not
signs?
enough to like make me make any decisions. You know
Okay.
what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Let's go down here. All right, what's your question?
So you seem like a busy lady. So do you have time to like get
Why
to
he
know
won't
me?
stop moving?
As in like relationship.
Yeah, I can always make time. And as long as that person's flexible with my schedule, because I'm really obsessed with my career right now, then of course.
Off.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Okay, let's go ahead and have you pop someone's balloon.
Gary, hit that subscribe button. That subscribe
Hand
button
that
for me,
over
my
to
boy.
you. So based off of what you've seen, what you've heard, whose balloon are you popping? Okay, so why did we end up popping his?
I eat meat. I'm not vegan at all. I love to eat like meat. I love food. I'm a
My
foodie.
God.
So he had me at seafood.
Okay. And so why did you have your balloon unpopped for her?
First, I'm not completely vegan.
Okay.
I just like, eating healthier food sometimes. But I had my balloon unpopped because I was just curious on the
Ain't nothing
tarot
wrong with a
readings,
carrot.
and I wanted to know more about it. So that's really it.
Got it. All right. Well, let's bring our guy on up here. Let's bring him up. Bring him up. Bring him up.
Johnny, what's so funny?
Our guy on up here. Let's bring him up.
Why is Johnny laughing? What does Johnny know about this young man who's getting ready to walk off with tarot reader that we don't know? That he's laughing. He's, it looks like Quavo is trying to laugh too. We'll leave it. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it alone. I want to know though. I like to laugh.
Bring him up. Bring him up. All right, guys. Any final questions before we determine if this is a match?
What do you do for work?
I work in Parks and Recreation.
That's really cool.
Yeah, work with kids. Let's see here. Are you the youngest or the oldest?
The second youngest, the third oldest?
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna try and figure out which she is.
Let's see here.
You thinking too hard? You don't have any questions. You don't have any questions. Okay, all right. So then, is it going to be a yes for you for her?
Yeah, it's a yes.
Okay. And is it a yes for you for him?
Yeah.
We got a match. All right. Let's go ahead and bring out our.
I'm sorry. I'm not the most fashionable person, but I know we got her chic on here. Monique, this is wearing me out. The black on black crime is sickening. Gary, he was reaching for questions. He just wanted to ask something. I don't know. He was reaching. He was reaching badly. Had to grab me a beverage. Glory to God. But yeah, he was just it don't got nothing to do with nothing. But it's all right. Next one, and it's the last one.
All right. Let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Jovanay.
Jovanay, how old are you?
28.
28. And what do you do?
I am a assistant community manager, and I'm also working to get my real estate license right now.
Okay. All right. And now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to gather my friends and family
Gary,
together.
please,
I like to, honestly, I like to turn on my music and pour some wine and cook. Just hang out at home with my dog, and just sometimes I like to go out, but it just depends.
I'm gonna make sure you get kicked out, Gary.
Yeah.
All right. And now, what are some things you look for in a man?
I look for an honest man, a man that has a lot of patience, one that is, emotionally stable as well, someone that is on a path to spirituality with the Most High. So I look for that.
Okay, got it. And now, what are some of your red flags? like that you
Infidelity
jailbreakers, I guess I
is a
should
red
say.
flag.
Mhm.
Infidelity, any domestic type of situation. So if you're not able to handle a conversation or have a mature conversation, I just don't do loud
I
conversations
hate
at
people who
all.
say mature. I
That
hate
also
it.
has to tie in with the emotional maturity as well. So those are like my main red flags. Also, someone who's not able to set a boundary for themselves and also respect boundaries as well. So.
Okay. All right, cool. So as you see here, we have no pop balloons. So what that means, I'm gonna go ahead and switch it on over to you. So for the first round, I am gonna have you pop. How many balloons should we do? Let's do 2 balloons.
Okay.
I'm gonna have you pop 2 balloons just based off of, who doesn't really fall into your type or whatever it may be. So let me hand you this, and you can just go ahead and pop those 2, and I'll ask you why you ended up popping.
Dang. Okay.
Okay, and one more.
Get Paul out of here.
All right,
And
we can stay
Quavo,
down
wow.
here.
I'm sorry.
All right, let's start with your name and age.
What's up? I'm Justin, 34.
Okay, and Justin, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Well, she's very well spoken. She seems like a lady who knows what she wants. I'm approaching 35. I feel like I've done what I need to do as a young man, and I'm stepping into the next level. She seemed like she was up there at the next level. Other than that, that's the only reason why I kept it unpopped.
Okay,
Respect
got
Justin.
it. So why did we end up popping his balloon?
It is just the height.
Missing out.
Yeah.
Yeah, saying.
It would just be the height for me, I would say, or just my physical type.
For sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you are very handsome. You're well dressed, though. I love the shades.
I appreciate it.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm like the guy that you would call on the weekend.
Okay.
Thank you. Let's go back over here. Your name and age.
Paul, I'm
Full
39.
screen.
Okay, and Paul, why did you have your
Paul.
balloon unpopped?
Give me 1 second, Paul. I appreciate you for being so patient and exuding patience as a fruit of the spirit. This is one of the things I spoke about in the last episode, where I said that guys have this tendency of letting their insecurities bleed out really badly. Him saying that I'm that guy you'd call on the weekend is really, really bad. Yo, Finesse, thank you for pulling up, bro. Hit that like button for me and make sure you send it out to your people. Him saying that he's that guy that you would meet up, call on the weekends is crazy. That one exposes your insecurities, and it lets you know that you're like, I don't want to say okay with your insecurity, but I don't know how to word it. I'm gonna just stick with that. You're exposing your insecurity. Like you're insecure about that moment. Your height, you're probably insecure about because of that. And jokes like that just say like, okay, she most likely made the right decision if you're gonna make jokes like that. You know what I'm saying? So I just stuff like that is just a tell for me.
It's well put together. I kind of saw the height thing coming. I'm 5'10", but just with heels, not really cutting it, I guess.
Okay, so he thinks height is the reason why. Is that why he's not your type?
Honestly, to be honest, I had to pop a balloon. Honestly,
Okay.
I had to pop a balloon. You guys all look great, so I just had to pop a balloon.
Okay, so he is someone that is your type?
Yeah, I would definitely give it a try. I'm not necessarily always about physical, but I had to pop a balloon. So
It's all good.
But she's not.
Respect.
But she's
Alright,
not
thank-
saying why. She's not saying why she didn't pop other people's balloons. So
Thank you. All right, I'm gonna have you ask these guys a question just to help you narrow it down.
Okay. How would you say that you tend to deal with conflict? Anytime that there's an issue, are you the type to walk away? Do you need a moment? Do you have to talk right then and there? What would you say? Like, how do you tend to deal with conflict?
Okay. Your name and age and the answer to your question.
So my name is Josh. I'm 39. How I deal with conflict is basically I'm slow to respond. So matter of fact, I'm sorry,
let's see if we fixing that.
react. So I rather respond, right? So that's just how I deal with it.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. So
good.
How do you handle conflict?
slow to respond. So Matter of fact, I'm sorry, react. So I rather respond, right? So that's just how I deal with it.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. Well,
I'm slow to respond, to react, to respond, to react, to Roko Shando, take up an answer to A.
okay.
You want to add more?
What about you? How do you know?
I like to take time also because I know myself. I know that I'm working on myself as well. So I definitely am the type of person who likes to take some time because I know we're going to come back. I'm the type of person that will always come back and talk about it. So, but yeah, if you could just respect what I'm trying to grow into, you know, as long as my person is there where I'm trying to grow and behavior traits that I'm trying to unlearn, that's exactly what I need.
Okay.
So
if I needed some time to gather my thoughts, are you the type to kind of like, you know, you need the answers now, or you're gonna give me if I say I need you know, some space? Is that okay?
yeah, absolutely. If you're able to communicate, I need space because I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to let you know I need some space. I'm not just going to not talk or not say anything. But as long as you're able to let me know, okay, cool. I know we're still good. We can, we're okay.
Okay.
So,
Okay. All right, let's go to our next person here. Your name and age and the answer to your question.
Hi, my name is Bassi. I'm 36. I deal with conflict.
Yeah.
So mostly what I usually do is I don't usually get mad. I'm more like a fun player. I like to joke around a lot. So even it's very hard for me to get mad. So if I did get mad or whatever, what I usually do for the most part is I just take a space, little break, then think about the whole thing. What was the reason why we are mad about? So and I'll talk to you about it, and I'll be like, you know what did I do wrong? And you just let me know, and we'll move on from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
All right. Our next guy, your name and age, and how do you deal with conflict?
My name is Kenneth. My age is 35. Conflict, if it goes hand in hand with like a disagreement, I would say disagreements should be handled like, shouldn't be escalated. If two people care about each other
Right.
and the relationship is important, it shouldn't go that far.
Right.
So if they value the relationship, it should be talked about. So be de-escalated real quickly.
Absolutely.
So that's what I think.
Okay, good.
Okay.
34. I'm growing. I used to break stuff, but you know, as I get older, I learned that the best thing to do, if you can't handle or compose yourself, is to just kind of walk
Thank you
away
for
until
being
you
honest,
kind of
Johnny.
like, you know, can regain and
You know what? Full screen. Johnny, I thank you. Thank you for openly admitting that breaking things is not good when you are married. Thank you for being not even just married. Breaking things because you're angry is not a good way to that doesn't justify your anger. No. You don't just get to act out because you're angry. Absolutely not. I appreciate the honesty. It was funny at first because I used to break things. That's funny. But I appreciate him for liberating those who do break things, that want to be free from breaking things. I appreciate that because there's a lot of people when they get upset, they're in a conflict, they break things. But Johnny, you've been free, my friend. And I'm glad that you're free now. I am.
know,
I'm
be
glad.
in a mature space that you can talk about the situation. But like, I'm still in the process of growing, but I think
still growing. So he may
just
still
walking
break
away
some
from the
things.
situation and then just being like, we can talk about it later, because right now I'm just at the agitated state.
Yeah.
So just like, you know, just knowing yourself.
Yeah.
And you know,
Okay, thank you.
to be honest.
All right. Our next guy, your name and age, and how do you handle conflict?
My name is George. I'm 35. I handle conflict by first taking my time.
Okay, finesse. I did not break my controller because my controller still works, as you can see. Let's go full screen since he thinks that I'm breaking things. Praise God. My controller still works. It's on right now. It still works. I did not break my controller. I dropped it on the floor and it malfunctioned. It's not a new one. I can't afford a new one right now, so we're all good. Thank you, Finesse, for joining us today.
Time.
Hit that like
I don't
button.
like to overreact because overreaction is the worst reaction in my book. But I like to take my time, come back, give me about like a day or so to come back, and then we can resolve what we had going on.
You always need a day? Like that's your
Not
time frame?
No.
Okay.
No,
It
not at
can
all.
take a
It
day.
can.
Okay.
At the most.
But you're able to communicate
I'm
stuff, though,
very
right? You're not a silent treatment type of person?
No,
Okay.
not at all. I'm very
You're
communicative.
trying to get
You know what I'm saying? But
whispers.
at the day at the most, but I'm very communicative.
Okay.
I'm very, very communicative.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Time to pop some balloons. I am going to have you pop 2 balloons.
Jeez.
I know. Based off of what you heard, whatever it may be, go ahead and pop those 2.
Gotta do it. Okay.
Okay. And then one more.
She didn't like the fact that he breaks things.
Okay, let's start right on over here. Why did we end up popping his?
It's really hard. I had to pop my balloon. Honestly, if I had to
Looks like a sous
say,
chef.
it would just be our. I don't want to say it's a physical connection. We're only going off of a few questions right now, so I have to play the game and pop a balloon. So, yes, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Just curiosity to get to know the person.
Okay.
Yeah.
But is she someone that's your type?
I would say yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What makes her your type?
I love originality, original hair, just
What?
everything. It's not.
Thank you for
it's
the
just
zoom in.
her. You know what I'm saying? Put
Original
together.
hair.
Okay.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Perfect. And let's go to our next guy here.
He didn't
Why
know
did we
what
end up
he
popping
didn't know
his
what to
balloon?
say.
Okay, I do have a reason why I popped your balloon, and it was because you say that you have a history of domestic violence, and it's not okay for me. So I had to pop your balloon for that reason.
I understand. I mean, I just was being honest, and I,
Yeah.
did state that I'm working on it, and
Absolutely.
that I have different methods of dealing with situations, but it wasn't.
Is breaking things domestic violence? I didn't know that.
Like physical with a woman. It's just like I said,
In
break
general.
things,
Yeah.
but that's still
Yeah.
in
I
that range.
understand.
But I'm learning and growing every day. You're very beautiful, and
Thank
you just
you.
definitely give off good vibes and got direction and know where you're going. And I definitely someone I would be attracted to.
Thank you.
Talk to. But
Okay.
thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so we do have 3 balloons left. Go ahead and ask these guys another question.
What would you
Yo,
say?
what's good, bro? Hit that
What have you
subscribe
guys
button for me, my boy.
identified about yourself? Any
And like this
characteristics
video.
that you would say has made it challenging for you guys to have a successful relationship? I.e., toxic trait.
I agree, Finesse.
Okay, let's start down there. We always start with him. Let's give him some time. All right, the answer to her question.
My toxic trait is I tend to move fast. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm working on it though. I'm being patient and just taking my time.
Okay.
Yep.
I appreciate that honesty.
No problem.
Okay. Let's go to our next guy
appreciate you,
over
King.
here. The answer to her question.
Sorry, can you
I'ma
ask that
see you at
question again?
Global.
Because it seems like it was in 2 in 1.
What characteristic traits about yourself that
Okay.
you've identified and noticed that
Okay.
you can say be a toxic trait to your relationship?
I'm rooting
for me.
Finesse, I'm rooting for bro right here. Business casual. So he hasn't really spoken too much, but I like how he presented himself. Seems very respectful, well spoken, things like that.
I joke around
I'm
a
rooting
lot
for him.
in my relationship, and I mean, I'm good at that. Sometimes that could be like a defense mechanism for me. So I think that might be like a little, but I do know when to be serious though. So yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, but I'm just very I'm not really like confrontational kind of a person, especially towards female, and I'm not. Yeah.
So it can come off as like dismissive or
No.
nonchalant. Is what you're saying?
No, I just joke around a lot. Like let's have we're having a conversation about a sport now. I'm the one that might tease you over that. So yeah, I'm that kind of a person.
I get
So,
you.
yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, next guy.
Yes, my name. So
Oh, just yeah. You
okay.
can say your name again, but the answer to the question.
So my name is Josh. I believe a toxic trait that I have, possibly having some difficulty opening up. So that's like something I struggle with. So I want to know more about you, but I've noticed that people said that I have difficulty open up. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, thank you.
All right. You know what time it is. Time to pop.
Pop the
How many?
balloon.
One.
Oh!
Okay, I'm just gonna.
Okay. All right. So why did we end up popping his balloon?
Not that it would ever be an issue, but I'm a Pisces, so my entire life revolves around emotions. So sometimes it may be taken the wrong way. If you're playing and I'm really serious, it may come off as a misunderstanding. And of course, in that heat of the moment, sometimes it can be a little bit difficult to understand that person where you're coming from, and mainly more so, it's just going to be the whole joking matter, I guess. And I had to pop a balloon, so
These signs,
That's fine. Yeah. Thank you very much.
And so why did you have your balloon unpopped for her?
I was just curious, trying to see what she's all about, and you do look good, by the way. So
Thank
yeah,
you.
I like our energy, our flow, very calm. So yeah,
Cool. Thank you. All right, guys. Any questions for her? We got one down here.
What is 3 characteristics that people will say about you?
All right, now George.
That stands out. I'm sorry, that didn't sound right.
No, I understand what you meant.
Thank you.
I'm very personable. That's
Okay.
one characteristic. With that, I'm a goofball.
Mhm.
I like to play, but don't let him hear that. And I would say I'm very thoughtful. That's also another characteristic that people would say about me.
Okay. Cool.
Good.
I'm good.
Okay. All right. You had some time to think. What's your question?
Arlette
Okay,
is
question.
a bubble. She's just so bubbly.
Sexuality is a very big thing for me. Exploration, are you into that? Is that too much of a forward question right now?
I'm gonna need a little bit more detail.
Okay. I mean, just getting to a place where you're more vulnerable. And I guess
I'm open to that.
you're open to that?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
He like that.
Okay. All
I
right.
think you
So
good?
yeah, I'm good.
Okay. All right. All right. So it is time to pop a balloon.
Okay.
Oh, go for it.
So
Oh, she was
the gym.
She was going beeline to George just now. Did y'all catch that? Go back. When she said it was time to pop a balloon.
Okay.
Look.
Go for it.
So
about to be out.
The gym is a very big important aspect, right, of my life. So what is your concept? Like what do you think about the gym? Constant improvement. What are your thoughts on that? Are you into the
I
gym?
work out. I like to hike. I'm a very active person. So yeah, I go to the gym.
Okay. All right.
All right. Time to pop a balloon.
Okay. I'm so sorry.
All right. So why do you end up popping his?
I love everything about you. I love that you wear your heart on a sleeve because I do as well. I love that you're thoughtful. You take your time with conflict and confrontation. I just feel like as far as a match wise, I just wasn't feeling that initial connection.
Right,
I'm so
Finesse?
sorry.
I understand.
Sorry.
Respect.
Perfect. Let's head on back.
All right.
All right. Let me bring you on up here. So I know you thought hard for those questions. So I don't know if you have any final questions, but any final questions between either one of you?
I don't have any final questions.
No. Me neither.
Okay. So is it a yes for you for her?
It's definitely yes.
Is it a yes for you for him?
It's a yes.
We got a match. I'll take this and you guys can go on up.
It looked like a good match. Very nice. Well,
Okay, let's.
That's it for you, Arlette. I will do another one of these very soon. I may do one tomorrow, either afternoon or I'm gonna aim for like tomorrow around 3. Tomorrow at 3. I appreciate y'all for stopping by, rocking with me. Rick B. Buggin is out. And if you just joined in, catch the replay.